A lot of people are like, hey, Lucky, you're full-time in real estate? You don't have like another job? And for a while I did. Like when I started real estate, I had a full-time job. I was actually working at Title Boxing. So I was teaching boxing classes. I was actually assistant manager there. And it was fun and it was great. But as soon as I got a little bit of taste of what real estate could be, I was gone, right? I wanted to be in it full-time. It was a startup club, like it was a new club. The franchise owner, he had opened up his third location now. So there was a recipe for success, obviously, right? Within the franchise itself, but also within this individual owner. He knew what he was doing. So he had started up this new club. I'm the assistant manager. Literally, we're there like building out the club, putting in the steel, hanging up the heavy bags, all of that we were there for. Now it was cool because it gave you like an entrepreneurial sense. The success or failure of it is definitely hanging on not only him, but it's me as well, because we're literally starting it up, selling the first memberships, teaching the first classes, like setting the precedent for what this club is going to be, because there were no other trainers. It was just me and the other manager. We were both in the top 10 in sales in the nation in terms of membership. Actually was number 2 consistently over and over again. But what happened is, as time goes by, things become less shiny, and it goes from this cool entrepreneurial startup kind of vibe into this like big business, like bureaucratic kind of situation where all of a sudden there's a lot more politics involved and it starts to feel like your everyday corporate job. And that's when I knew I had to get out. But I had one problem. I didn't have the funds to get out, right? What was I gonna do? I was just started off my real estate career, so I didn't have enough capital yet to just make that move. After I closed 2 deals, I said, you know what, I can't do this anymore. I really gotta go. Sat down with the manager and had a talk, and that was it. I took one of the biggest risks that paid off in a great way, and I'll tell you what happened next in a second. Second time I actually quit my full-time job was actually working at Men's Warehouse. The positive thing about it, you meet lots of people, you get great custom suits. I mean, it's part of the reason I always look this fly, you know? But actually, Men's Warehouse it was a cool job, right? A lot of young kids were working there. I met some cool people and had some good times. But part of taking the leap of faith, I guess, on yourself is saying that you gotta let go of that security. You gotta be willing to just jump out there, go into real estate full-time if you really wanna be really good at it. We're gonna go in here right now, actually. You haven't seen me in a while. You might not, I don't even know if they'll be happy to see me or not. But I gotta get cufflinks, and I need cufflinks because I've been walking around cuffless, loose wrist all day. Walking back, and Taj the Great has found a great path through grass, getting my shoes all dirty, right?
But hey man, you gotta go through nature sometimes. You know?
Do you? Is that part of success route? Right. But it's a direct route. I like direct routes, so I'm not gonna complain. We struck out with the cufflinks, yeah. Every single cufflink I looked at, I had something like it or it exactly, because I did work at Men's Warehouse, so I did pick up a nice collection, and the ones that were left were just ugly, and they didn't match the outfit. So my wrist is still loose. We're dangling. We're just gonna dangle all day, and it's okay because people have loose wrists sometimes, and that's just life.
Hashtag loose wrist.
Hashtag free the wrist. That's freewrist.org.
Freethewrist.org.
Freethewrist.org.
Like they have like free the nip, like
yes.
free the tit. So you can have free the wrist.
We're gonna edit that out, free the As you can see, we've been walking all through downtown Boston today with Taj, doing a couple different errands. We weren't just looking for cufflinks, we were actually doing some other stuff too. But didn't find the cufflinks, but we did find that real estate is just so much better than all the other full-time jobs I had, right? And I know it's scary and it's very uncomfortable to think about like quitting your full-time job to pursue whatever your passion is, whether it's real estate, dancing, music, acting, whatever, right? It's scary, and your parents are like, be safe, stay a normal job. My parents didn't want me to quit, right? Every time my mom calls me, the first thing she wants to know is, did you eat today, right? She doesn't care if I'm closing deals, she doesn't care about any of that, she just wants to make sure my well-being is there. What I found is that my well-being won't be there unless I'm actually doing what I want to do and what I enjoy doing, what I'm meant to be doing. We're just selling real estate, but more importantly, being on my own, right? Taking the risk, being out there. So I left Men's Warehouse, and I no longer work there. That was the second time I had a full-time job and actually just quit. So the reason I picked that job up in between was when I moved from the Beverly office to Boston, it was a little bit more expensive living in Boston, right? I no longer had a roommate, right? Then I got a roommate, then it was just crazy. So I had to get another full-time job. But within like 2-3 months of doing it, I was like, this isn't for me. I'm not being true to myself. So I quit again. And now, guess what? I'm never going back. I'm gonna do just real estate, focus on that. And if I need to make more money, I'm gonna start another business, but I'm gonna be working for me for the rest of my life. And that's a promise, all right? And if you don't doubt it, then if you're about it and you wanna do the same thing, then do it. And if someone tells you you can't, screw them. Hit them with a left hook. Yo, get up, man. Get up. Hey, it's J.Lucky Henry, right? And I want you to know, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, right? Like this vlog if you like it. Like all the videos. Check out all the content, right? Maybe you could watch this vlog next. Or maybe you could watch this video. I don't know. Just click something. Enjoy the content. I make it for you guys. Glad you're here. See you later.